Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey. Thank you so much for joining me today, and welcome to day one of a brow week. So every day this week, I'm going to be looking at a different drugstore cruelty-free eyebrow pencil and rating them and kind of going over some thoughts, pros, cons, and sharing them with you. So if you want to see some of my thoughts on some drugstore brow products, just keep watching. Today we're going to be looking at the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. This you can buy at a lot of like drugstore places. I usually buy mine at Target, but I've seen it other places as well. You can get it on e.l.f.'s website. It comes in 3 colors. Actually, e.l.f. is sold in a lot of Ulta stores now, which is really cool, but on their website it comes in 3 colors, which is the 3 colors I've seen everywhere. There's taupe, which is the color that I have. There is neutral brown and deep brown. And so $2 is a steal of a deal. A little bit of a spoiler alert, I love this brow pencil. I have purchased many of these. I think this is like my 3rd or 4th one, and for $2 you can't beat it. So how this is going to work, for every day I'm going to apply the pencil we're looking at, and then I'm going to rate it. I have 4 different things that I'm going to be rating all of these brow products on. The first is ease of application, because for me that's like really #1, because I need it to be easy and I need it to be quick. And then #2 is kind of right behind that, is value. So is it a good value? Are you getting a good deal? And does it work still? And then 3, we're looking for longevity, which is also important with the brow pencil. I don't have any brows on right now, but the rest of my face is done, and so you can imagine if your brow pencil starts to wear off, it kind of goes to this kind of a look. And it's just, if you have a full face of makeup and then your brows start fading, it's just weird. And then 4 is packaging. Is it like good packaging? Is it easy to use? That kind of a thing. So we're going to start by me just taking a second and applying this. Alright, so I've got my brows on. That makes a world of difference. So now to go over some ratings on this product here. So first, for ease of application, I gave this a 4 out of 5. I do think this is super easy to apply. It's got like a little bit of a bigger tip to it. It's definitely not like a super fine pointed pencil. So it makes it fast and it makes it easy to fill in your brows. But that does mean that like you don't get as much precision, which I'm not huge, like I don't really care super a lot about precision, especially in the front of my brows. It's just once it gets to like the tail end, I wish I had a little bit more like sharpness to the pencil to kind of like really define the end. This side I had a little bit of a problem. I feel like it just went on really thick over here. And so I give this a 4 out of 5. It's good, but it's not like perfect, you know? And then second is longevity. And like I've said, I've used this brow pencil for a long time and I've gone through a ton of these, and so I can vouch for this pencil, saying that it does last quite a while, especially if you use like a brow mascara, which I always do. I haven't put that on today because I wanted to just demonstrate what the pencil looks like, and I have gone many days without using a brow pencil and it holds up just great. It's a little bit of a waxy consistency, and so I feel like it really holds in your brows well. So I gave that a 4 out of 5. And then for value, I gave this a 5 out of 5 because like I said, this is $2 and you get 0.18 grams, which is quite a bit of product actually. If you look at your brow pencil, a lot of them are like 0.09 grams, which as I've been like preparing for this week, I've kind of been looking at different product amounts and brow products, and that's not very much. So while this pencil actually really doesn't last me that long, but because it's $2, I don't mind, and it's super easy to find. Like I said, you can find it at Target, you can get it at Ulta, Walmart usually has it, and so it's readily available and it's such a good value. And then lastly, for packaging, I give this a 4 out of 5. I do think this is like my favorite form of brow product. You'll probably notice through this week most all of the products are like this, where on one end it'll have the pencil and then the other end will have a spoolie, and it's like a retractable pencil. It's not a sharpening pencil. My only complaint about this is that I have lost this cap multiple times because it doesn't snap on really well, and over time you kind of lose it, so it just ends up having like the spoolie living life freely, like in my makeup collection, or like if I take it traveling or throw it in a makeup bag, it just kind of gets stuff on it. And I actually really enjoy the spoolie on it. The spoolie is kind of large, but it's got like a lot of bristles in it. I don't like the ones that are like, the bristles are so few and far between that it's just like you brush through your brows and it feels like it's not really doing anything. And so I do think this is a good spoolie. Again, it's a little big, but I just wish this cap stuck on a little better. This side sticks on well, so like I wish they would have it on both ends. But I mean, again, $2, can't really complain. So total score out of 20, I gave this a 17 out of 20, which means I would highly recommend it. I love this brow product. I'm sure you've heard it talked about before here on YouTube, and I can see why. Like, it's just such a good product, and it's so affordable. I don't even like this just because it's affordable. I like this because it just goes on my brows so good, and like I love it. I love the color of it. It's so nice. Recommended, 17 out of 20. If you've tried this product, I'd love to hear about it down below, and I look forward to sharing with you some of these other brow products. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below if you haven't already. I would love to have you around, and make sure you come back tomorrow. We're looking at another brow pencil tomorrow, but until then, bye guys!